We're gonna go through a lot of space inside this home. Everything that the developer considered, he included. So let's go check it out. So we'll start off in the compound area. So as you come in through the gate of this organized community of Arkwright, you're greeted with the parking area. So what I love is that there's actual tiling here, so you can divvy up your cars. So under the shade, there's space for 3 cars. Cars like mine with a light interior, it's quite nice to be able to obviously have a shade. And then here in the compound, you are able to receive any extra cars for guests that might come and visit you. Speaking of visiting, let's head over to this area in this stunning gazebo. So I love an organized plot, you guys. I love an organized life. I love an organized plot. So we have a built-in gazebo here. You can do like outdoor barbecue, have your people sit around and enjoy. And then there's some greenery, some grass and greenery to complement the home as well. And of course, security, because that's super important here in Uganda. And I know it's something that many of you guys have commented before. So there's an Askari area and it's nice and organized. I always mention this, if you have the space to play around with, it's quite nice for you to be able to have your people who watch over you, your security, have an area, an organized area to be in. We have sunshine, we have rain, we live in tropical weather. So if you're gonna be outside, might as well have it organized. Speaking of outside, this house sits on 14 decimals, 15-ish, 14 decimals. So you have quite a bit of space. We're gonna go through a lot of space inside this home. Everything that the developer considered, he included. So let's go check it out. Please enter the grand foyer area. You guys know they're always outdoor-ish kind of concept. So as you enter the home, the first place which you're greeted with on the right-hand side of you entering is the living room area. I love that it's a very decent space. I absolutely love the theme throughout the house, that they have the paneling throughout. It looks so good. And then your TV console area. So really this house is move-in ready, which I appreciate. Something I want to take note of as well is that there's AC units throughout the house too. So as much as there's plenty of floor-to-ceiling doors, there's big windows, and there's AC for you to take advantage of. It gets hot in Uganda. We have the gypsum ceiling with some track lighting as well up above, and a gorgeous chandelier. Then we'll come back a little outside for just a moment again, because there's extra space out here. So as I mentioned earlier, there's that gazebo area. You have your balcony to receive more people in your home and to just be able to enjoy this beautiful weather that we live in outside. Right now it's right at about 11 a.m., but it's very gorgeous. It's been rainy-ish, but it's still really nice to be out here and enjoy the space. And there's a little door area too, so you can walk in and out. So it kind of is like an extension of that gazebo space. Something to mention at the door space here, there's also extra security. So you're able to see everything that's going on outside through your panel system there. Before we get into what normally would be the dining room and the kitchen, we're going to check out what's behind this door, which is one of the bedrooms. This is one of 6 bedrooms in this home, so let's go check it out. I love this little walkway area here. It's like its own wing. So actually there's a bathroom here before you get into that bedroom. This would be your guest bath. So there's a separate door, separate whatnot from that first bedroom. And then this bath is a full bath actually. So there's a shower, toilet, and sink. And then what I also love is that every bathroom has a water heater as well. Something to take note of, because a question that I frequently get on the channel too. So something to take note of, you don't run out of hot water. So as you follow me this way, we actually have a very decent sized bedroom, a very decent size, especially given that it's one of 6. You have your standard closet here. They had it a bit more organized because you have additional shelving here on the side as well as drawers. And then you have your usual closet doors. You have a big window here as well. And something I want to take note of that people did ask in previous videos. Your neighbors are just residential neighbors. This is Akrai in the organized estate. So just wanted to take note of that even if there's a vacant lot beside you, it's going to be a residential home. So just something for you to consider. And so your neighbors here are, again, a home, it's a residence, but nice and organized for you. Okay, so we're gonna go into the bathroom here. All the bathrooms have the same theme, which is quite nice to see. It's just a standard toilet, shower, sink as mentioned. The developer definitely loved gold. I love gold, but I think they love gold more than me. So you have your little gold fixtures, and I do love the shower. It's like a bronzy type of gold. It's very nice. And then again, you have your standard water heater and then a big window as well. Let's go check out the dining and the kitchen. All right, so we'll start off here in the dining area. Love it. First of all, there's another balcony area again to take advantage of our beautiful weather. You don't want to be cooped up in your home living in Uganda. You want to take advantage of inside and outside. And since the plots are not like an acre big, you could take advantage of the beautiful 14 decimals that you have. All right, so we have an area here for dining. I would respectfully fit maybe a round table, 4 to 6, or a rectangular table, again, another 6 people comfortably. And then you have your handy dandy sink we have in all our units, and a beautiful mirror kind of situation we have here. And then that leads you into the open concept kitchen. So I really want to get into this kitchen because it's actually one of my favorite kitchens we had thus far, given the uniqueness of it and how much they incorporated a lot of things that I would typically need in my own personal kitchen, especially having lived abroad. So let's first start off on the left here. We have plenty of cabinetry space. My goodness, plenty. Then you have your built-in microwave. I love a built-in microwave because it doesn't take up the space that you need for the counter. If you're a family of many and if you enjoy eating, like I did growing up, you're oftentimes you convene in the kitchen, you're chopping, you're cooking, you're doing whatever you need to do, and you want space. So I think it's quite nice to have enough counter space for that. So again, a lot of cabinetry space as well. Then you have your 5-range cooker, stovetop. So this is also very important if you have a lot of people in your house. If you're gonna have a 6-bedroom home, you better live with people. And if you do, you wanna have enough space to be able to cook and accommodate for all of them. And that's just the people you live with. Now imagine the people that you obviously entertain. What I also love about this is that there's a pot filler as well. I wanna see more of this, you guys. I just feel like any little bit of convenience you can add to a home, why not do it if you can? And obviously these are things that you have to pre-plan in your planning stage so that you have the piping and all of that, but that's there. You have your hood for your stove as well, and then you have the oven down below. This is actually sink number 1 of 2. The island there has its own sink as well. Again, when you're many, and I just love a family where everybody's cooking, doing what they need to do, doing dishes, whatever. And it's nice to have little ones as well as older ones convene together. So it's nice if you have extra space. So I quite like that there's 2 sinks. So you have this one here. And then you also have a large fridge. Huge, nice to see it, tucked away and plenty of space, and also has a water dispenser. Not used to seeing appliances within the homes in Uganda, not a common thing. Usually it's a thing in Canada, not a new build, but if you're buying a already existing home, the appliances typically stay. So it's kind of nice to see that you don't have to envision it, it's already there. And then I always mention the space under the stairs. So this particular developer actually incorporated what I always keep telling you guys, that like you could do a bar or do something nice under the stairs. They already considered that. They already have your area for your wine, nice and organized, your wine nook, and then everything else for ample amount of cabinetry space. So they did a lot with this area of the kitchen, but we're not even done. There's more. So if you guys want to follow me, please, we are going to go to the pantry. So we have a giant pantry for all the good snacks and yummy things and everything. I just always think of all the things I bring back from abroad or from wherever. Just convenience. Honestly, by the time you have such a beautiful home, you're probably working, you have a lot going on. You don't have time to be in the grocery store all the time. So it's quite nice to have a space to have everything that you need already incorporated here. So huge pantry space, separate from the kitchen, but right beside it, very nice and convenient. Okay, so we have two spaces to the right. I told you this house has a lot of space, so we're really touring today. So we'll get into kitchen number 2 in a second. We're first gonna go into staff quarters here. So there's a nice organized staff quarters, the decent sized room, perfect for like a twin bed and then a desk area. If you wanna go that far, they even have a unit already built in for storage, I guess like a closet. And then what I love, because I hate to see it, we see it a lot in homes, you'll see the staff quarters kind of like just there. It's like a side one with like a bathroom that you find at like the Shell gas station to use or that kind of thing. This is an actual full bath that they consider for the staff, which I want to see more of. So this is really nice. Just a standard toilet, shower, sink. But it's nice to see again because we don't see it often. So yeah, something to consider. All right, so we're gonna move to kitchen 2. We have a whole other area, a whole other kitchen area, another sink. What I do like about this room is it could be multi-purpose. I love an indoor laundry room, so this could work as that, or again, as a secondary kitchen, third kitchen, whatever you want to call it. But I do like that, again, this addition is here. Like I said, this house has a lot of space. All right, let's go continue to the outdoor area. Here's another storage area. Again, I always mention that we don't have a lot of storage. We don't have basements or attics, and that's typically where people would put their things in their homes. So it's quite nice when a developer considers that. So the things that you would typically store, your suitcases, extra boxes, clothes for other seasons, as if we have other seasons, but if you travel or whatever, you can put everything in there, which is quite nice. You have another balcony area, which I believe this whole area is for laundry. So you obviously see you have the hanging area for you there, and then this area here, which typically is where a lot of the homes that we usually tour have the machine here and whatnot. So yeah, quite a nice space. Okay, so we've done a lot of talking about what's going on downstairs. Let's go check out actually another part of downstairs and then upstairs. So earlier I mentioned that there's 3 bedrooms downstairs, 3 bedrooms up. If I didn't, now you know. We're gonna check out the other 2 bedrooms before we head upstairs. So if you follow me to the left, we have bedroom number 2. Again, standard closet situation that we typically see. This bedroom has a beautiful big window. We love to see a lot of natural lighting. Let's continue to keep that theme going. So this window just backs onto the front compound. And then you have your bathroom here, which is a standard shower, toilet, sink, same theme that they have throughout, with the partitions and everything included, and then the water heater as well. So you see that theme, this theme of the bathroom in every bedroom throughout the house. Okay, let's go check out the 3rd bedroom. Again, another standard bedroom. So this one backs onto the back of the house, for the window. And again, it's very large. You're able to get a lot of natural light in here. None of the bedrooms feel dark and dim, which is quite nice. Again, your standard closet as well. And then on the left, you have the shower, toilet, and sink. Same theme, same water heater, and similar partition situation as well. Okay, let's go upstairs and chit-chat more about this house. I love that as you go up the stairs, there's track lights. So that's so important at night if you're ever gonna go and get snacks or whatever it might be. You have a light to guide you to get back to the kitchen. Okay, so there's a lot of spaces going on here. Let's start off first with the space here. On the right-hand side here is kind of like an office space. Essentially is what it's meant to be, but it could also be extra storage for you as well. And again, it's very well lit. Same well done ceiling and lighting as well. The finishing in this house is really good. Like he did a quality job throughout. So on the right is a space intended for the gym. As you guys know, I gym a lot, so I think you can always put like a treadmill in here or a stretch, but this also could be double up as an office space as well. This is a beautiful space for office too. There is quite a bit of space and natural lighting and good lighting that he added from the ceiling, from the pot lights to the actual light up above. Okay, so follow me this way. We did ignore a key element on the way up because I wanted to get those rooms talked about first. We have here this beautiful chandelier area, which I love to see, and that paneling throughout. He was very detail oriented, he or she, whichever. This developer did a really, really good job. And I love that the staircase is a key factor in the home and that it does revolve around the kitchen as well. So it's a good use of space of the stairs, which is nice to see. All right, so as you can see here, we are in a second living room. This house is super move-in ready. Like literally the TV console area is already there. You have the paneling for the TV. Just bring your stuff and it's yours. But I love to see it. Again, I always mention that division of downstairs and upstairs. You'll have like your formal dining maybe down, and then like upstairs is more for entertainment for the whole family, or you have the kids up and then everybody else is downstairs, whichever. But it's quite nice to have extra space. I've always been used to having a living room and a sitting room, so two separate spaces in most homes, or the homes that I grew up in North America, so it's nice to see that here. And then you have extra entertainment space out here, the balcony. Follow me as we talk a little bit about the area. So we are in Ackrite. I feel like we show a lot of Ackrite because it's not even up and coming, it's here. It's here. A lot of people have understood and appreciated what it means to live here and to invest in the area. It's an estate essentially, and it's organized with plots. And you just know that no one's gonna come and put a bar next to you. It's all residential, which is quite nice. And it's very large. There's organized streets and roads around as well. So speaking of which, we are like off Entebbe Road, obviously. If you go towards Bwebaja, you go up the hill. This is where you essentially find Ackrite. It's super quiet. So you're outside of the Kampala area, just a few kilometers from Kampala and a few kilometers from Entebbe as well. And the schools in the area, which is quite nice if you have young ones. There's Taiba, there's Elite High School, and then also Luboa's just there. So if you're thinking of more of an international school, then obviously you have the ISUs and the Galaxies and stuff. There's also plenty of clinics around too. There's doctors, hospital, and various different clinics around. Again, that's in the Bwebaja, Chitende, Ackrite, Luboa area. And you're not far, obviously, from the bypass, so you could get in town really quickly, which is nice. And then also to the airport super quick. So you're in a very convenient area in the suburbs. All right, we talked enough about the area. Let's go check out the other two bedrooms before we get into the master suite. We'll start off with the left. The bedroom on the left is like another wing of its own. So this is a standard bedroom. What I love is that it has a balcony as well. So this is bedroom 4 that we're looking at. Standard closet as well. They're pretty much the same units throughout all the bedrooms, minus the master suite, obviously. And again, I said there's a balcony here, so all you do see is the greenery of Ackrite, which is quite nice. And then this bedroom shares a bathroom with the next bedroom. So we'll go check out the bathroom first. So we have the bathroom here. I guess you guys are seeing the theme. It's the standard bathroom throughout that you've seen in all the other bedrooms. So you have your toilet, shower, and sink, and then like a hanging areas for your belongings and such. So really and truly, like I said, the developer thought of a lot of things. So you just bring your stuff and move in. Not a lot of things that you have to like add or anything like that. So this is the other bedroom that shares that bathroom as well. Very great size. You can fit a double bed in here. with a desk as well. And then of course your standard closet, as I've mentioned many times in all of the rooms, you can see that they're similar. You have the shelving, your drawer, and then the doors as well. And a big, beautiful window, a lot of natural light to complement, of course, your gypsum ceiling and your pot lights and stuff up. All right, let's go check out one of the best places, which is the master suite. Guys, I love the paneling. You just see throughout. It's just everywhere. It's really nice. All right, we are in the master suite. It's so airy in here. It's really nice. The master suite, as usual, you guys always know, is usually big here in Uganda. I love to see it. There's nothing worse than a really small master bedroom. After you've invested in your beautiful home, your space for yourself or your family, and then you have like this small place. So anyway, we start off here on this wall with your TV and TV console. So literally just bring your stuff, pop it in, and you're good to go. You have your balcony out here too, which is really nice because it's really large. You guys know I always talk about how I love a space where you could divide, right? You could do your reading nook with your tea over there. And over here, maybe this is where you do your nails or just enjoy life, whatever it might be, that separation throughout so you can enjoy every single nook and cranny of these homes that we always feature. But I love to see it. So yes, it's quite a large size balcony. And then you have a view to be able to see the compound area down below. All right, let's explore more of the bedroom. So of course you could fit a king size bed here, even bigger, California king. This is a very large room you can do a lot with. But again, there's a beautiful corner here, probably do a seating area as well. So an indoor seating area and an outdoor one. Because if it rains, you have options. So as you follow me in here, we have walk-through closet. This is a decent closet for me in terms of size. But yes, you have a lot of space here. And then what I love is that there's like a built-in vanity as well. So you're able to like just bring your cosmetics and whatever it may be and get ready here instead of having to build a whole other unit or whatever it might be. So again, plenty of cabinetry space, all super organized. Yeah, the developer did a great job. Very good job. All right, let's check out the bathroom. A Versace inspired bathroom going on here. So there's a lot happening. We have the toilet, you have a bidet, you have a soaker tub. I love to see this. I just love a big tub. So I love that they incorporated that in such a size bathroom. You have the shower as well, a rainfall shower. There's a little seated area too. This is really nice to see. Something that I actually realized I do see a lot of abroad, not a lot, but I have seen it in many homes. And this is really great for older people or if you're shaving or whatever, maybe you have somewhere to sit. And then very, very clutch, a double sink, 2 sinks. If you have a master suite, it's not a master suite without 2 sinks. You need to be able to have 2 sinks in there. Personally, that's just what I grew up with and it just makes the most sense. Think about it. If you have a schedule that's similar to the person that you live with, you need space. You need to be able to do what you gotta do in the same space. Let's go back to that balcony, the stunning balcony, and talk about price. All right, we've explored this beautiful home that has so much space, you guys. Like I said, the developer did not stinge on anything. Every nook and cranny has been accounted for, and I like to see that. There's nothing like seeing like dead space area and you're like, you could have done this or you could have done that. There's space in this home. So again, we are in this beautiful 6-bedroom, 6-bath home on 14 decimals. So this house goes for $470,000. thousand USD roughly. So that translates to a 1.7 billion shillings. And this house can be yours. Again, you're located here in Accra. So if you're interested, please go to the description box and click the link there. And I get back to you ASAP so you can come and tour this beautiful home or many of the homes that I feature here on the channel. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please do remember to share these videos. I see the shares, they're always going up, which means that more and more of you are finding the content interesting. And many of you have been reaching out for properties. I'm so excited to see that. So let's keep that going because literally we live in tropical paradise. So come join